Hello, I'm Melissa from Fresh Blooming Clothing. Welcome back to my channel. Today we are going through 4 boxes and a few hanging things that I forgot about for the Rummage sale that we have in our community. Now we've had a Rummage sale, usually it's in January. It is like all sorts of things except clothing. This is our second year doing clothing. I did not really volunteer. I kind of got roped into volunteering because it was overwhelming, the scope of the project. If you don't know, I live in a community of people who donate. We can't have yard sales. Just it doesn't happen often in our area because of like HOAs, I guess. I'm not exactly sure. So everybody donates to one community sale, and then that money goes back to the community in all sorts of ways, everything from social events to food trucks to whatever they decide. I'm not on that committee. I got roped into doing this. Usually I volunteer my time in the January sale and don't volunteer my time in the clothing sale, just because I know my limitations, and right now it's a little overwhelming. But they did ask me to come in. I went in. I think they said they had 180 totes of clothing that were washed and hung, and everything looked incredible. I'll throw some photos up. They asked me to help price a Coach purse, and that's when I knew I would probably get roped into this voluntarily. The volunteers are amazing. Everybody's doing everything volunteering here, with the exceptions of like some landscaping and some people that actually need paid, like insurance. But everybody else here in the community basically volunteers time so we can keep all of our fees really low and local and not use third-party HOAs. So we are going through the boxes. I touched most of this stuff maybe a week ago. I don't remember. I could not tell you what this thing is. It looks impressive. So all this stuff will be for sale. If you see something you like, I guess you could message me. It's overwhelming, the amount of stuff I get to do. I get to do it. I'm not complaining. Just a little bit of complaining. Okay, first item, made in Italy. It is M. Ooh, M. It retailed for $98. This was stuff that I took after the sale. Everything got donated. And I am going to sell and then give the money back to the community, minus like income tax kind of stuff. So this is really pretty. What is this? Who makes this? I don't know who makes this. You decide. It is a long sleeve sheer blouse with a knit cuff. And the gray is so pretty. There's like the teeniest hint of purple to this gray. And there's a tank built in and then like flowy at the bottom. Okay, so that's the first piece. My mom was also there helping me take some of this stuff. Everybody else was just kind of like bagging it. I brought super huge bags for the end of the sale. It was like a 4-hour sale, 5-hour sale. And then they made thousands of dollars, but there's so much left over. I really don't even know if I took a tenth of it. There's so much. Chico size 2. Just cute. Everything's very clean. Smells amazingly good. Like I said, they washed it. Pockets. This feels like cotton. This robe, Go Softly, size medium. It is like yellowing. The tag is yellowing, but the robe is so pretty. It is a longer robe. It does have a sash. I'll show you here in a second. Here it is. I don't even know if that was a full second. The inside is just as pretty as the outside. It is so pretty. I don't even mind this material. This is polyester. It's like that satiny polyester that doesn't really have like where your cells can get stuck to any of the fibers. It's so pretty. Have I mentioned it's so pretty? Put that over there. I'm not allowed to keep that. If you see me wearing any of this stuff. Dana Bushman. I still don't know how to pronounce things. Size 14. This feels like a linen or a linen blend. It did have a belt. I don't think I have the belt. Probably a shift. A little bit of an E-line. Please remove. Rayon linen polyester. It also is okay for me to touch. It's okay. But swirly black and tan stripes. Did I say the size? I probably did. I'm just going to trust that I did. This floaty thing. Is this a skirt? It's a skirt. It is by ISDA and Company. I'm sure this is pronounced differently in a different language. ISDA. That can't be it. Size 10. It is so floaty. It almost reminds me of Lily Pulitzer, but like it has these strings at the end. Look at that. It's sticking to me and I'm not even touching it. It's kind of like staticky, but in a cool way, and it is lined. That's a very nice piece, says the girl who's still wearing cotton t-shirts. Okay, next we have a two-piece set. Renee Ruffy sleepwear. I think TJ Maxx Ross kind of sells this. It's black. I think my mom handed me this. It has a cute little pocket, the teeniest little pocket. What are people putting in this teeny pocket? Satin lined teeny pocket, long sleeves. And I think these are the pants. No, this is a second top. We now have two tops with teeny pockets. You could have two teeny pockets. You could put a quarter in your teeny pocket as you sleep, so you could go to Aldi's. Next item, another floaty item. I was very into the floaty items. They had nice stuff. There was hardly any Shein, Fashion Nova. It's probably because of the community in which I live. That's not really the age demographic of the sale. Wow, that was a sleeve. This just says one size. It looks like a beach cover up with cool floaty bell sleeves, but they're open in the back, I'm gonna say. Okay, this is a dress cover up. Oh, hold on. It smells so good. It smells so clean. Little corsety tie with tassels. It's probably a midi. It's got a little second tier to it. Look at that. Love that too. I love all of it. I don't want it for me. I just want to collect it and sell it all. Another Chico's. There's a lot of Chico's there. Size 2. They had it labeled by like types, and I don't even know where they got all of the clothing racks. Everything looked so professional. I was like, whoa, because I am used to tables full of like linens at the January sale that I help. This was like, do we live inside of a boutique? Because yes, please. Chico size 2, polyester spandex. It doesn't have a warm feel though. I still don't love it, but it is really stretchy and forgiving. It is a dress, so I'm gonna say it's probably knee length on most. Do you want that? Do you want any of this? This is cool. I don't know this fabric. This feels like an athleisure bra thing. Oh, you can take out the pads. Okay, so they have the removable pads. This one's just a little bunched up. I wonder if this is a swimsuit. Will we ever find out? Okay, it's skirted with shorts. Up tag. Interamericanproducts.com. What's Interamerican? Polyester spandex with a nylon spandex machine wash. That doesn't really help us with the size nor the anything else. I'm gonna assume it is probably a medium, maybe a large. These things are supposed to fit pretty tight. Okay, so it has a little adjuster racer back. Love the print. Very camouflaging. I don't know. Are you running? Are you swimming? Are you doing all of the things? Or are you just laying in bed? No one will be able to tell. Not me. So camouflagey. Ooh. This is me at the end of the yard sale day. Cover-ups, 100% cotton. I am wondering if I was like, oh, I suddenly need another black cotton piece. Size, did I say size? Medium. It is my size. Look at the shell, though. It has a little silver shell, a little scallopy shell, and then the shell. This reminds me of like Quacker Factory. With the metallic appliques, so good. The silver, so shimmery. Don't you want to be shimmery in shells? You do. You literally just zipped this up. You just had shoulder surgery. You've been drinking too much while saying shoulder surgery. Vents. Oh, this is so nice. Oh, pockets. This is what we call a pocket. A pocket. Not like a little pocket with satin lining. I don't need my pockets to be satin lined. I need giant pockets all over my body. Just put pockets. Oh, I like to feel this. This feels like oh my gauze. It is not. It is Aries and Taurus drawstrings. You know, the famous designer. Made in the USA. It feels exactly, if you know that oh my gauze feel, it feels exactly like that. This is a size small. 100% cotton pre-shrunk. Orange Go, California. Good for you, California. It is like a orangey, brownish, beigey kind of color. Top. I'm sitting too far close to the camera. That's not how you say that. Sitting too close. Big sleeves. This really, you could be, I mean, you could really probably be an extra large and be fine in that. That's one of those forgiving pieces. This feels like my mom picked some of this stuff out. Nomad shop, connecting cultures, made in the world, not on Mars, made in the world, by hand with love. Okay. With love? Is this made in China? Because I'm not sure I'm believing the with love. It is really pretty. Oh, it's like very circly. Get lost in that. No lining. It's not very see-through. It is really pretty. It's very long with a lot of prints and a lot of tiers. Do you see all that? All that fabric? You could make pillows. I don't know what size this is. I would probably say it's probably about 28 inches unstretched to about 34, 36. So what is that, like maybe a medium, maybe a large? It's stretchy. It's really pretty. I'm going to say that a whole bunch of times. My Danielle, I don't want this item. Somebody take this. Extra large. You are allowed to physically break into my house, go through my lanai, and find this and take this out of my possession because I do not like this. It is unique. Me trying to find something nice to say. Kind of cap sleeve. Kind of. The browns are not my favorite. And then like some of them are frayed, but frayed on purpose. Also, I'm guessing this is the kind of polyester I'm not thrilled with. It is a dress. Did I say it's a dress? Did I even say anything about this? I probably did. I'm just going to have to trust myself here. I had a busy day. I did have a busy day. Polyester rayon. Oh, maybe I'm feeling the rayon. It's like warm to the touch. You know what I mean? Like you need to live in a, for me, you need to live in a really cold, like, oh, this is so snuggly. I don't want to feel snuggly. I need to feel like my clothes have air conditioning. Like nice, smooth sheets of ice. Old Navy, made in India. Large, petite. I'm just saying to say things, but I really do think that this is a stunning color. Also, this is very short. I'd probably have to wear that as a tunic. Oh, petite. Never mind. I mean, I would, but I'm not petite. 5'8" is not really. Cotton. It's 100% cotton. Could have told you that. Sapphire Sky. It says it's a short sleeve convertible. Made in 2022, or at least sold then. Are you looking to be a convertible dressed in Sapphire Sky? I'm not keen on these elastic. I'm at the age I'm like, can you cut the elastic a little bit? Because my arms feel like they cannot move. There's a lot of elastic in this dress. It is tiered. Does it have pockets? It has pockets. Saved it. Then we have a swimming suit. It is brand new with tags. Came from Target. This is the low-rise, high-leg, medium something. It is covered up. But look, they have a little sketch of a butt. Shade and Shore. Okay. Low-rise, high-leg. Ready to memorize this and apply it to your own body? Just be kind to your body. What? Low-rise, high-leg, medium seat coverage. Okay. What size is this? Extra large, Shade and Shore. It's a really pretty print. It's a very high rise. But I mean, I like the coverage. They are right. The words were correct. Made with love. I'm sure about that one. this is the top. The top's pretty cool too. This one was $22, then on clearance. Fit for fun. Ooh, there's a code. There's a color code, and they put the colors almost in order. We've got red, we've got yellow. Okay, green, blue, purple, orange. Orange. What? What world are these people living in? Have they never seen a rainbow? So sad. This Sunny features removable pads. There are removable pads. It's a little keyhole. Adjustable straps that also cinch, so you can like do one of those. And a little bit longer than a bikini top. I really am into this print. I really like certain prints. I don't want it on a swimsuit. I just might want to, I don't know, wallpaper somebody else's house in it. Then we have Kathy Daniels. This was just for me. A black pair of 100% vintage pants. Imagine, with a stretchy waist. Size large. They are like a medium large. They're a large. And there's pockets here, and there's pockets here. I thought these are also their capri, which you would think, Melissa, to stop wearing the capris. They are unflattering on you. And to that, I would say, haha, tisk tisk, I do not care what's flattering on me. Also, another pair of capris. These are large, but from China. This tag looks like kind of a Shein tag, but not. Cotton though, navy. I don't really love navy. Have you watched the things where they hold up like the color analysis? Do I look better in this color? And then they like, you know, but they're putting up like weird colors. Or this color. Can I get away with wearing black? Or can I get away with wearing blue? And you'd be like, whoa, blue brightens your skin and your eyes look so vivid and you look like you're not dying in blue. And I could care less. I do not want to pay. Oh, they have like a little tulip. Oh, how sweet. Somebody did care. Somebody did put love into these little overlapping tulip hems. I just want to feel I'm living in this vessel of a body, this meat suit, and going about my day, and whatever I can do, I do. And I'm moving throughout the world and trying to be a helpful person, and I don't need to know what color my skin looks better in. It does look better in some colors. Chaps, no iron. Good for you, chaps. Size 2X. Long sleeve. Oh, this feels like the good kind of cotton. We like that crispy cotton. 96% cotton, 4% spandex. Okay. I would have thought 3.5%. Long sleeves, did I say that? Yes, I did. No pockets. That is a very striking holiday top. Or cotton. Or cotton capri pants. Stretch, American Eagle. Size 12. I could do a size 12. I could do, it doesn't matter. These were $3. Then at the end of the sale, again, I didn't go to the sale. I went before the sale and then helped overnight, like nighttime sale. Like Bear and I were in there almost till 10 o'clock. Just like people were coming by and saying, we saw a man come in and we have the keys. It's locked. I have the key. I don't know what to tell you. People told me to come in here and look at the things and tell them if something is going to bring $1 million and take it home with me. Call the person. Call this person. He's like, no, I recognize you. Like, okay. These might actually not be capris. Oh, I think I like them a lot. I do like them a lot. I think I might actually own these in a different color. Look at all the pockets. Oh, they're fantastic. So many pockets. I don't even have enough stuff for these many pockets. They are button-down pockets. Look at that pocket on top of a pocket. They're just layering pockets. Layering pockets. Oh, so good. Wouldn't have to carry a purse. Oh, I don't like these. Who? This is no. Briggs Petite. I don't want to sell these. They are polyester. And there's no size. That's an immediate... Who put that in my box? Longboat Key. Love Longboat Key. If you know, you know. If you don't, Don't go there. It's awful. It's just horrible there. Don't go there at all. Wink, wink. Can I wink? A little embroidery. Kind of an olivey color. Ooh, I think it's a men's, which just means it's extra long sleeves. This one has a little hole. A little threadberry area. It's not full hole because it's like super thick knit. This feels pretty good. I think I just was shopping for me at the end of the box. I was like, give me that, I'll wear that, without realizing I own 4,000 of the same exact thing. I don't know why I'm looking at that. I'm guessing it's cotton, right? Made in Paso Robles, California. Size large. Yesterday's sportswear. I'm going to make this my tomorrow sportswear. It's a really good cotton. It does have a little flaw though. Okay. Almost to the bottom of one box. Lots more boxes to go. Travel Smith. Size medium. Black. Now, Travel Smith is a little thin, in my opinion. This has the surplice crossover V neckline with like a little bit of gathering. I was wondering if it was a high-low hem of any kind. Sometimes they do hems like raw hems asymmetrically. I think this is a symmetrical hem. Very swingy, a little see-through. It is hemmed. Size medium, polyester spandex made in the USA of imported fabric. Yeah, I'm not keen on this one. Can you kind of see me? I mean, once you put it up against your skin, it's not as noticeable, but like, if you're standing in the right way and the sun is shining behind you, you might get yourself into nothing. You might literally, the world might not care. The world should not care. I'm wearing clothes, I'm trying. Okay, one empty box. This box is like 2 boxes. My mom was coming over. We spent a lot of today planning. And then I have like, I don't know, 6 pieces up there. Why? I also have shoes at the bottom of one of these boxes. And jewelry. I'll be finished by next January. Okay. This is a fleecy fleece thing. Extra large, made in Vietnam sweatpants. They are like a heathered gray, but almost a littly purple. Who makes you? Polyester spandex, that I know. There's a date code and a style number. I don't know. I don't recognize it. It does look okay-ish made. They do have pockets in the front. Very wide legs. I like that a lot. I can't wear this. I would sweat to get death. This has that like really fleecy fleece. Like the inside of a bunny's ear, but also if you shredded cotton balls. They're a really pretty color. You don't see that like heathery purpley color often. I don't. In my world, McLaughlin. Size extra large. Stretchy pants. Love those. They are pink and orange and white. Houndstooth. I like these a lot. These feel like polyester, but like a cold polyester. They are nylon spandex. Really? Go you. Trying to plan the outfit in my head of where I could wear these. I'm not wearing these. I'm like, well, if I just bought a bright pink top and some orange buckled sandals and lived a different life. Okay, these are nice. Actually, my sister, I asked my sister, because I send her things, and she sends me things, and we communicate all the time, if she needed leggings, and she said yes. So, these are the first pair where I feel like they probably, she's a medium. These are a large, but they are definitely reading more medium. I am more large, and I feel like these would be tight on me. I think I'm going to send these to her. They're really well made. They're made of 88 polyamide. 12% spandex. And this has like a second layer thing going. So you can, there's like a secret pocket that goes, you could put like a snake in that pocket. Watch me take my hand out of this pocket. Still gone. The whole pocket. That's really nice. Oh, what ended has pockets here? Oh, these are from my sister. They're adorable. There you go, Lee. This came out of my own closet. I pulled a few things out of my own closet. This is by, oh, I just saw the tag. Market and Spruce. Size medium. It is green. I know I look okay-ish in this color. I get a lot of compliments in this color. But I just don't wear it. It's a little see-through. A little bit. And it has like that snub thing going. And the material isn't exactly what I would like. And I've cut the material tag out, which makes sense. It's a blend of something. Does that help anybody? It has 3/4 sleeves. I just had too many green tops. Oh, and it has like a little curve, a slight whisper of a curve to the side. It just comes up and just nips you in. Also, this was in my closet, and I feel like I probably picked it up at a thrift store for almost no money. And I am never going to wear it. It's a Chico's one. It's white eyelet. I don't think it's cotton. In my head, I'm living a different life. It is polyester spandex. It isn't awful. You could be like, well, it does kind of feel like a little bit of cotton. But it's button up, full button up, tunic with a little bit of a vent. That smells odd. Oh, never mind. Definitely got it from a thrift. Also, never wore it. This was in my closet. I clearly have to wash that. That I should put in its own pile. That's so funny. I'm like, what does this smell like? Then I have blood, but with a D. So, DLOODA. DLOODA, meaning they didn't want to copyright a new word. Size large. Composition is cotton, 58% cotton, polyester spandex. What are these? Size large. Huh. Clearly also buying things with me in mind. Real pockets. They are very soft. These are very soft. Look at that stretch. These are like, love these. I won't wear jeans. I already have 2 pairs of jeans. One's a pair of overalls that one of my subscribers sent me whilst I lived in Pennsylvania. So probably over a dozen years ago. And I still wear them. They're vintage Calvin Kleins. And the other pair I got recently when I visited my sister. I splurged and bought a new pair of jeans on Amazon for like $25 to $32. Somewhere in there. And they are zip fly with 2 buttons, but they're like kind of that thing happening where it's just all stretchy and comfy. But I realized quickly while I was in my trip to my sister's, because I didn't pack warm clothes, although it was October and snowing in Pennsylvania, I only packed 1 pair of jeans, because that's all I own. I realized that when you wear them, they like break in. So like all of the things are baggy then. So by the end of day 1, I looked great in my mind. At the start of the day, they fit me perfect. And at the end of the day, way too big. Just like way too big. It's a good thing my sister is married. So, just so I could use his clothes. So mostly I just wear his sweatpants and sweatshirts. Cottonseed. I love this company. Does this still exist? Size large. It is a navy blue, oversized, like shawl collar. It's notched. It's the notched shawl collar. Like almost a blazer. Let me adjust to this. Can you see it has 2 buttons? One. The other one is hiding. Does it have 3 buttons? Nope, just 2 buttons. And nice big pockets. Wow, these pockets are the biggest yet. These, look at my hand. This is going like forearm here. That was like, whoa, those are good pockets. Does one pocket have a flap and one doesn't? Nope, we're okay. We're okay. The pockets are symmetrical. Nobody panic. The orange being out of order, we could have panicked. This is... we shouldn't let Melissa come to the Rummage sale at the end and take all the things that she loves. Oh, another pair of leggings, black leggings, size large, Skechers. I always forget the real way to spell Skechers, so that actually might just be Skechers. Skechers now into pants. I mean, probably 20 years ago. I don't really keep up with Skechers news. Pockets. They're the teeniest little bit pilly, but like really not that bad. I think it's just the material. These are going to my sister. She asked for leggings. She's getting all the leggings. Oh, I made my husband try this on. He looked so good. It's such a good color of blue. 95% cotton, 5% cashmere, extra, extra large tall, which is his exact size. And it's a quarter zip knit LL Bean. And it's perfect condition. Look at how long the sleeves are. It fit him so well. I was like, put it in the we keep a drawer. He's got 2 dressers. Man, it's too many dressers. There's just one dresser drawer full of golf balls. He doesn't really even play golf. He just has drawers of golf balls for no reason. I was like, put it in the drawer. I bought him Carhartt. They're 38 waist by 38 inseam, which is his exact size. Sometimes he goes up a little bit if things aren't as long, because then they can be a little bit looser and he can make them a little bit longer. But the Carhartt are like a burnt orange almost. And I feel like this and like a burnt brownie orange would be so good. I might just sneak that into the drawer underneath the Carhartt. He'll never know. One day, years from now, when we're selling the house or we're dead, there will be the perfect blue and almost orange combination. I'll find the right loafers, like a brown, shiny penny loafer that's maybe real pennies now that they're extinct. I don't know, discontinued. Maybe some cool socks. I don't know. He's not going to wear it. Eddie Bauer, size 14. I was really focused on the bigger sizes, I guess, where this box was. I don't know. Maybe they didn't have a lot of extra small. This has a good many pockets. I heard Eddie Bauer is not doing so well. Is that true? I really like Eddie Bauer. These feel okay. They are the Eddie Bauer Rainier Tech Capri Pantaloons, made in Bangladesh. That didn't tell me what I needed. Not really needed. They came out in 2024. Somebody just bought these 2 years ago. Nylon spandex. I forget that nylon exists. Isn't that weird? They have the pocket. It's a decent sized pocket. It was a zip pocket. Capri. Capri with a... Oh, wow. Wow, we're really doing something here. That is a whole system in itself. So if you needed to walk through a lake, just one pocket? Oh, gosh. Okay, we have 2 front pockets, but just one leg pocket. I don't know. You only need one leg pocket. Ooh, these feel exactly like what I have on. These are Kirkland Signature, extra, extra large. I don't know why I picked some of this stuff. Like, this is not going to bring more than a few dollars. It's not even really, it really smells good. Somebody was using Tide before they washed them. Oh, that's a really good scent. That's the Tide original. Ladies Active Pant. What is this? Costco? I forget who does this. Sam's Club? I forgot what I was looking for. There's a whole book. There's a whole book here for all of the countries that these people sell to. Fiber is, I don't read that language. Polyamide elastane. 29% elastane. That's a lot of elastane, I feel. They have a drawstring. They have pockets. Are we learning that women also need pockets? Yeah. Yeah. I feel like these would not get wrinkly. These would be great travel pants for somebody. Does everybody need some really good travel pants? I've hit the pants. Don't love selling pants. Talbots Flawless 5-pocket. The Flawless 5-pocket. Size 16. I love the font of the 16. Boyfriend. That was a choice, that 16 font. I don't know if you'll be able to look at that 6. how nice and rounded. The bottom is like a perfect little circle. Maybe that's what makes them flawless. They're pink. They're kind of pink, but they're kind of like slightly lilac pink. Did it say pink? Where am I? No, it didn't. Is the color anywhere on here? No. They are 66% cotton, polyester, lyocell, spandex. Zipper. What makes them 5 pocket? There's a tiny little coin pocket. Again, with these teeny little pockets. They are full length, it looks like. Slightly tapered, but not like crazily skinny. Yeah, those are nice. Those are almost a neutral. Then we have, are these nurse pants? These might be scrub pants. Size large, I think these are scrub pants. Vivi. Does VIVI make scrub pants? These feel like scrub pants. I know, because I own scrub pants. I like them a lot. I bought them in West Virginia in October of 2024 when we had the hurricane here. Milton? Wow, I can't even tell you the hurricane. I thought it started with an I. I don't know. And we drove up. We evacuated to my sister's, who was living in West Virginia. She's back in Pennsylvania now. Pockets. Love the lime green. And I've heard, just spreading the gossip here, the shocking gossip of weddings. The 2026 colors in weddings are like a chartreuse, like a lime green, think a really fresh fern, like lime green botany colors. And then I forgot the second color, but it's almost this color. They're calling it, like, it's not blood red. I don't know. It's like a cranberry color. And you'd be like, whoa, I don't know about those, but I'm telling you, I might need to get married again. Maybe to somebody really rich. Maybe my husband would be on board with that. Oh, these are nice too. Loft outlet. Size 12. It was a free-for-all. It was a free-for-all at the end. People were just bagging things left and right. There was another lady. If she watches this, I don't know what your problem is, lady. Nobody likes you. Please don't watch this. You were weird. You were acting strange, and I hope you're okay. I also sometimes act strange, but you were acting kind of mean to everybody. Also, you were saying things like, I am taking all of this clothing, although I was asked to come in and help. So there was so much clothing. She could have taken 90% of the. I don't even care if she takes 100%. I'm not making millions of dollars. I live in a mobile home. Whatever. I'm happy to help. I am happy to be a help to the people who want help. This woman was just burning all the bridges. She was shockingly, loudly, aggressively. What? No, we're all volunteering here. Nobody's against you. 81% cotton. She's like, well, I don't even pay taxes on the stuff I sell. Like, whoa, we're announcing this in public to strangers? Do you think that's cool? I don't think it's cool. Even if you don't want to pay taxes, fine. Get on board. I'll listen to your statement about why you want to pay taxes versus I don't really care personally. It's your tax money. It's everybody's tax money, but she's like, because they know I take taxes out of it because I sell and do. I said anything over like, even at a yard sale, sometimes you have to be careful with how much you're selling because the IRS really wants their cut. She's like, well, I sell on Facebook Marketplace. I'm like, they don't send 1099s now, but that doesn't mean they won't do it in the future. And if you sell 4 quadrillion items at $10, the IRS Facebook has your personal information. It's already been leaked. All of our information is leaked. If you're watching this, your information has been leaked. Not by me, but just by like billionaires. I don't know. Somebody. The people. Anyway, I'll get off my soapbox now. Be nice. Be nice, lady. And then I got an apology from some other volunteer. She's like, I am so sorry. Somebody was so aggressively rude. She was like, she had no reason to overstep her bounds. And like, nobody likes her. I was like, oh my goodness, I truly had no, I was just bopping around, doing my own thing, talking to people, hugging people. I don't care. She doesn't bother me. Go be mean. You can be mean to me, in fact. I don't care. But, like, stop being mean to the volunteers. 100% cotton. They're like a neon Calvin Klein size large. This size large and this size large are very different size larges, by the way. See what I mean? I really like these. These, shockingly. Suddenly I need pink everything. Oh, there's pockets. Oh, there's a stain. That means Melissa gets to wash these, but Melissa might get to keep these. I mean, I could keep anything I really wanted. Nobody's keeping track besides me. They do have some stains. They have nice pockets. 1, 2, they've got 6 pockets. Okay, we'll put that in the wash. Another pair of leggings. These are also a large, but these feel slightly bigger than the last pair. My sister said medium. She's definitely a medium. Yeah, see? This large is more largy. This is Athletic Works, which I think is Walmart, size large. Did I think I wanted these? I do not need another pair of black pants. Says the girl wearing the black capri pants. Okay, Lisa, do you want... You said size, but leggings are so... Like, maybe one day you're feeling a little like you need an extra couple inches. I don't know, she might be getting those. I just don't think I could... What are these? Oh, hold on. These are VVs, I think. I'm now recognizing the brand of... No, I don't think they are. Who makes you? Spread Good Cheer, made in Egypt. Size large. Just spread good cheer. Thank you, tag. I will try. Polyester cotton. They are purple with yellow drawstrings. And a little yellow. These are scrub pants too. Just a fun little hook. Put a little carabiner or glasses or... I don't know. I don't know how to roll with that pocket, but you know. It's a pocket. There's other pockets. Oh, these are good pockets. Wow. I know I'm going to go through this stuff again when I sell it. I have a feeling I might keep the purple. Oh, another pair of black. Also athletic, size large. I was really thinking somebody needed me. These leggings feel different than the other leggings. These are softer. These feel more cottony. What are you cottony leggings? Oh, and we have an inside the back waist flappy thing. Don't do cartwheels or you will lose your keys. Oh, the tag's been cut out. Okay, well, my sister's gonna get those. Then we have another pair of, did you guess it? Did you win the game? Did you win the game of like what's coming up in the rest of this box? These feel really nice. No nonsense. These large feel bigger than the other larges. We are just throwing caution to the wind with these sizes here. Both of these cannot be larges. That's like a 6-inch difference around. This is like a 28, and then this is like a 34. These are both not, but I appreciate cotton. A little bit see-through, not that bad. Cotton. I feel like those are going to be too big for my sister. Maybe I'll ask her later. Up, a second pair of no nonsense. No nonsense times 2. This would look really good with that blue sweater. Dockers, oh, they're women's. He won't care. Size 16. He's not wearing them. I can put them together in my mind. These look fantastic. I'm almost wearing that color blue. It's still sticking out here. You can almost see it. Dockers, white pants. 97% cotton, 3% spandex. It's like all the buttons are there. The extended tab, I'm not sure why. And then the inside clear button is still there. I have one of these clear buttons in a dresser drawer that I've had there for years. I've lived here for 3 years almost. I bet you I've had that button for almost 3 years. I need to throw out my button. I've probably donated or sold the thing the button goes to. Do I really need, oh, fake pockets. Psych. We've got front pockets. The white is very white. This is very almost crisp. Somebody feels like they hemmed these. They did a really good job, but I think that's not the original hem. If I had to guess, these just feel like they've been flipped up one too many times. We'll disclose it. It's disclosed. More leggings. These are also size large, but feel smaller. Polyester spandex. My sister will be getting those as well. Pockets. Inside weird back pocket. Did we know they were doing this weird inside, like, really long pocket? That feels like such a weird pocket. I mean, I guess you can put, you can put a lot of stuff in that pocket. Huh. I guess maybe your phone? It has a curved butt seam. Okay, she might want this. Cotton polyester size large danskin. Fitted size large. Fitted, it says fitted. Ooh, dry more. I don't know about dry more, but this feels a little like I don't want to wear these. They don't feel moisture wicking. They feel moisture absorbing and sweating. They're 54% cotton. Why did I buy these? These just need to be re-donated or something. Put those with those Blair pants. Oh, this is a pretty color. And a very lightweight piece. This is fresh produce, extra large. You can see the slub knit. This is a lilac-y color. Oh, I wonder if this is a sleep shirt. Suddenly my brain thinks this is a sleep shirt. What size is this? Oh, extra large. That makes sense. It's going to be like, this is going to show too much, but this is this pocket even tinier? Is this who can come up with the tiniest pocket? It looks a lot bigger on camera. That's not even up to my knuckle. Like, what kind of little pocket is that? That's like, the tooth fairy needs to come collect a tooth in your pocket. It does have that shark bitey hem where the sides are longer. I don't know. I like it. Have you seen all of the solid pieces? Clearly collecting items for myself. Ann Taylor Factory, 7.5 medium, textile and man-made upper, man-made lining, man-made sole, man made these. Or a woman. Blue tweed. Are you going to be in a lawyer's position and only want to spend about $10 and are a size 7.5? Oh, these are really nice. They're almost not used. Who almost used these? Then we have, I was hoping these would fit me because I know these are kind of in fashion and like maybe a year old. Dolce Vita, but they're a size 8. Even if they were an 8.5, I might have been able to squeeze my hand. They're so, this like chunky, aggressive, almost Doc Marten with like a little bit of a leather. Not, I hear an ambulance. If I wasn't using my phone right now, I would be on the site to hear all the gossip, to jump on to see what kind of accident and see. I don't know why. I just need to know. I need all of the knowledge. I need to know what plane flies above my head. Those are nice. Wish those are my size. Okay, these are my size, I believe. They are. They're a 9 wide. They're okay. They are leather, I would say. All through comfort. Natural sole. Yeah, that's a fairly decent accident to have more than one ambulance out. Fabric man-made upper. You tricked me. They are a European 39, and I'm more of a European 40. Did I do that right? Nope, went that way. they do have this cute little bow. Love that. And the little like capped, these are kind of cute. Okay, so those are the 3 pairs of shoes in here. However, I already have a pair listed. So eventually, after we go through this box, I will crawl over these empty boxes. Get yourself a drink. We're like halfway through. The other day, my husband left for work to play at a place without a piano, and he forgot his guitar. It's like the one thing he needs, his voice and his guitar. So he had to turn around, and he was, you know, already either there or almost there. So he was still way early. He always leaves early in case of an accident or traffic or whatever. Sometimes he sets up and then they move him to a different floor or whatever. He's flexible. He doesn't care. So he's almost there. And I'm like, he's like, I have to come back for it because we only have 1 car. And even if we had 2 cars, me driving it to him and then him driving to the gig or me driving to the gig, it messed up our whole schedule. Like I didn't have the time to do that. So that was a moot point. So I was like, okay, where are you? What street are you coming back on? This will be pertinent. I will remember this because I'm hurting. And he's like, I'm coming back. I'm like, are you coming back like the Walgreens way or the playground way? Like, don't tell me the road and the direction. I don't need to know that you're going southwest at 40 knots. That's not going to be helpful with my brain. Are you you're coming from Walgreens or you're coming from, just tell me which random place you're coming from. So he says he's coming from the Walgreens way. I'm like, okay, great. I can leave my community. So I immediately slip on shoes, and thankfully they were comfy shoes. I still got a blister. They were either these or Birks. These are OOFAs if you don't know. OOFAs are really good for plantar fasciitis, which I actually don't have, but they are so squishy. They're the squishiest. Don't wear them in like puddles. You will just slip right out of them or break your ankle. But I bet you I put on Birks because I have a decent sized blister on the top of my foot. And I was already wearing like okay-ish clothes. Did not look okay-ish. No makeup, no anything. And all I had was like my phone. And I looked around and I grabbed his guitar and I started walking towards Walgreens. So I called him back and I said, and he's like, I can't talk through my GPS. I'm like, okay. I said, let me know when you get to Walgreens. He's like, okay. And he doesn't understand why. So he gets to Walgreens and I'm like, meet me in this parking lot. So I made it about a mile and a half, I want to say, of walking toward him, which probably saved him about 15 minutes, 10 minutes of drive time, because once you get past the Walgreens, it's not that far to our community, but like there's a lot of bottlenecking. The road systems are terrible. There's too many people who live here. It's fine. I've moved here. My mom's moved here. I'm not saying there's too many people who live here. There's too many people that live here for the infrastructure of our town. Our town boomed suddenly. And so they're desperately trying to build bridges and put in lights, but there's no light. That we have people going all sorts of ways, flipping cars. There's crazy accidents right at the top of our road. So that's why I was listening. So like I was like speed walking with a guitar. So we met my husband. He's like, thanks. And he didn't even have to turn around because I was on that side. So he's like, you saved it. So he was still plenty of time. But like my brain was like, problem, solution. Is the solution good for me? No, it's not. Is the solution going to kill my knee a couple days later? Yeah, it is. On the way back, there was a gentleman in a golf cart who I think I recognized. He might have been part of our community. But, you know, he's an older guy who I don't trust. He was like, do you want to hop? I just saw you walk with a guitar. Where's the guitar? I said, my husband came and got it. And he's like, oh, how have you been, kind of thing. He might have said how you been, but it was like, he probably knew me by the way he was talking, but I don't know. So he's like, do you want to ride back to the community? And I was like, I was really considering it. Because it's an open air on a street. It could have easily jumped. We're on a sidewalk. I was like, no, that's okay. I don't have my pepper spray on me, crazy man. He's being nice. I know he's being nice. I probably should have taken him up on that offer. We have more. These are a 2X. Okay. These feel like the elastic went. I put the clothes on the other clothes. Okay, these were the Skechers. Hold on. Yeah. Like these are a large and these are a 2X. I don't know about the sizing. French Laundry 2X, 92% cotton. Oh, we've hit the detail. They're like, oh, you want a little bit of a corset, but at your ankle? So your toes, when you put it on, just randomly snag on your toes? Sure. Love that detail for you. No, don't make that happen. Make pockets happen. Make pockets the thing. Don't make weird corsets on my ankle a thing. My ankles don't need to be corseted. This is Champion. I just grabbed all the black pants, clearly. Extra large. 90% cotton, 10% spandex. These all look to be, oh, these are short. Ha! Ooh. Dash, D-A-S-H. Is it da-dash-sh? I don't know. Extra large, 55% linen, 45% rayon. Those feel like an extra large now. Like the last pair, the 2X, I'm not even gonna compare. Just pretend I compared. That is a fun print. These are fun, wide leg. I love these. Is this like a citrus slice and leaf? Oh, they smell good too. I wonder if the person who had the other good pair of smelling whatever had these. Ooh, more leggings. A Via extra large. I guess these are polyester. It's a little hard to read when they put it in a metallic. What? It's like peeling off metallic. Whoa. Okay. Now we have a crisscross mesh at the bottom of your leg. It's better than the snagging your thing. At least your feet would slide in easily. I don't know about this. I kind of do appreciate the yellow. Maybe you could, they're like, we know you're going to want black pants, but maybe just like secretly you want a neon highlighter to touch the inside of you. That sounded terrible. They're okay. There's no pockets. We do have weird mesh things. They also smell good, but it might be because they were touching that linen thing, I'm guessing. Oh, I'd love to feel all this. Tahari 100% linen essentials. This solid blue, size large. This might be in my pant. They are, because of the linen, it's like a European linen. It's not as nubby as like a European linen, but they are a little see-through. Pockets, front pockets, no back pockets. Wide leg. I think I might actually put these in. Those don't smell as good as the last two, and I think it's just this one. That smells really good. I think I might put that in my closet and see how I go. See if I actually, ooh, hear that stickiness? Okay, size large, polyamide spandex. Again with the, I'm missing out. Clearly I'm not doing enough legging wearing for this new pocket. They came out 20 years ago. Okay. These feel like they could be a medium. Right? These are also going to my sister. Be careful what you ask for here. Okay. These are nope, they are a US size large, UK size extra large, sportswear. Ingredients. Do you want to know the ingredients and not the materials? Ingredients. Polyester, 85%. Spandex, 15%. You know, when you're just whipping up a batch of leggings, you add those ingredients to the bowl and just make them. Make your own. It's a decent sized pocket. What, these were a large or an extra large? I already forgot. These were a large because she's not in the UK. She's in the UK. She might get those too. Okay, then I have two pairs. I think 3 pairs, maybe 4 pairs. A lot of pairs of the Mission Ridge cotton, 100% cotton denim. These are for men. Oh, I'm like chafing there too. I have a little bit of dryness. I was gonna try to make it snap, but they're 100% cotton. They're not raw cotton. They're like a broken in cotton. They are designed for comfort and built to last. Heavy duty reinforced pockets. So is that just the white thing? Is that reinforced? Or is this little stud thing reinforced? I don't know how they're reinforced. Won't be able to sleep. Not because of this, just because I have trouble sleeping. Tough and durable, sewn on seat belt loops. Sewn on seat seam. Sewn on seam belt loop. That kind of makes more sense. Extra strong triple stitch back yoke seam. Straight. They are $36.32. And if you're paying by the word, you now owe me like $1.50. Okay, so I guess this being on the seam is a big thing. What? Is that a big thing? Is that so much better than not being on the seam? I don't know. Enough to put it on the pocket? I just held them up and thought, these might fit me. Okay, I need to just put these down in a pile. Okay, so these are the first pair. They are $36.32 straight. Remember that, you. Help me out with the next pair. Okay. These are also a $36.32. These are, what brand was that? Mission Ridge. Okay, so Mission Ridge was the brand. This completely different looking tag is the authentic rugged denim. The authentic rugged denim. Rivet Supply Company workwear, 100% cotton. Designed for comfort, built to last. We've heard that. Okay. Did somebody take somebody over here? We're just producing heavy duty reinforced pockets, extra strong triple stitch back yoke seam, tough and durable sewn on seam belt loops, relaxed fit. Okay, so now we have, oh, they said the color. I missed the color. Light blue wash. Okay, so those are the light blue wash. These are, there's words on the inside too, shockingly. Medium light wash. Light blue wash, medium light wash. Okay. They also have the giant wonderful thing that we print on things now of the belt loop being on the back seam. Sure. Zipper. They are they a slightly dark? Yeah, they're slightly different blue. These are, I don't know. They're a really close blue. They're really, okay, same size. But this one says Rivet Supply Company and not Mission Ridge Denim. Okay, next pair. Oh, we're halfway done. These are also Mission Ridge Denim, straight, and the color is blue. I kid you not. The color is blue. Blue. If you're listening right now, I'm not saying anything because these are all the same color. These feel like all this. I'm holding up the inside of a pocket. These feel like potentially all the same thing. And one is like light blue and one is like medium light blue and then one is just like blue. They are all the same size and two of them are straight so far and one of them was whatever. Nope. Oh, these are $32.30. Nope. Oh, I can't let these up. Who picked up jeans in such different sizes? Did they think they were $36.32 and they got a $32.30? Or did somebody own a company? Okay, I think these are the last pair, hopefully. These are $38.30. Oh, if you lose weight, if you gain weight, you can wear all the shades of blue that are identical. These are Mission Ridge, straight, and the color is blue. Okay, 100% cotton. Do they have the button loops thing? Yep, they do. Well, this is going to be, I wonder if I'll lot 3 of them up, like the 36, 32 and the 38, 30. I don't know what we're going to do. Make a decision for me and then do it. Oh, this is a Rugged Elements extra, extra large. I thought this was Cabela's at first. It's like that material. Like it could get wet, but then it could dry off really quickly. Also, it has a button. So it's a convertible sleeve, which usually means it's a woman's. And in my book, also, it says pocket zip. It zips vertically. Whoa. Why would you need a pocket to zip that way and not that way? Does this pocket zip that way too? Oh, ooh, hook and loop that way. We are doing all sorts of pockets today. We're doing all sorts of things that I don't want in my clothing. Okay. It's kind of like greenish, grayish kind of color. Oh, please be the same one. Oh, yay. This I get to lot up. This one's a beige. Rugged Elements, extra, extra large. Convertible sleeves. Odd pocket design. Buttons. Blue sticker. Free blue sticker. They smell good. No iron. I wonder if... Oh, I got this for my husband, definitely. Extra, extra large. He hasn't even seen it. It's a polyester cotton. It is 60% cotton. It is a blue plaid. He might own this shirt or something very similar. It's a tiny pocket, but all he needs are like picks. Picks in his pocket. Guitar picks. Yeah, we'll have him try that on. He's not going to be thrilled with it. He really likes his stuff loose. I don't blame him, says the girl who keeps doing one of these. And I think we have a third shirt to lot up in a third color. Not blue, blue, blue. We've got 3 different colors. I think that's from when he's like swinging drums, which sometimes he still plays drums. So like his shirts really need to give him like range of motion, although he's just like strumming a guitar singing. No judgment. Oh, yay. Thank you. Thank you, person, for buying all of the colors and donating all of the colors. This one is gray. So now we have the khaki beige color. Oh, it's like a bluish gray. Oh, bluish gray and a greenish kind of color. Collect them all. You know you want to. You just streamline and just like, it's Monday, I'm going to wear blue. Don't wear orange last. Orange does not come last. It comes between red and yellow. Roy G. Biv. Buffalo David. I haven't seen this label in forever. Size 14. I was thinking, I am going to be gaining weight. I do see my gynecologist. I'm going through menopause. I was on hormones, doing well on hormones. I have to take some blood work, so they needed me to go off hormones. I loved her so much. My gynecologist from years ago, who opened me up my first surgery to try to do a hysterectomy, and then closed me and didn't do any of the hysterectomy. I understand why. I needed to see a specialist. I was all tangled, matted together. Everything needed to come out. Hundreds of adhesions, blah, blah, blah. All the organs. I took out all the organs. Gallbladder, appendix. My gallbladder was gone already. Ovaries, all the things. So anyway, she did the surgery, but really she didn't really do the surgery. She just opened me up and closed me up. So surgery, probably. She had a scalpel, so she's a surgeon. She told me on like my follow-up appointment, she's like, just know that I won't be here anymore. So any appointments will have to be with one of these other people you don't know to see your lady bits. And I was like, oh, like she never was talking like this before. So I'm like, oh, we're saying words that HR is giving us to say. So I'm like, she has a unique name. So I was like, you have a unique name. She was like, yes, because we're both on the same, reading each other's brain. And I was like, okay. I said, I understand. And we did like one of those. It probably wasn't as secretive. It was probably like, I won't be here anymore. And me being like, oh, I could just Google you. And her being like, yeah, Google me. Probably that. But I felt like more like we're on the same, like, so then like a year later, I Googled her, nothing new. And then I just Googled her. She opened her own boutique practice. And it's expensive. because they don't take insurance, but they don't take insurance, so you can always get an appointment, and it's not that much more expensive than insurance. So yay, I found my gynecologist again. She's 10 minutes down the road. She's closer than before. I'm so glad, so glad. So I get to see her March 17th, and I'm sure she's going to run my blood work, so she wanted me to go off hormones. I'm not thrilled, but I'm guessing I bought all of these stretchy, comfortable clothing. These are a Hannah style, high-rise, skinny leg, stretch pant, size 13-34. Sure. And they're like an olive gray. I'm sure that's what I was like, okay. Gaining weight, which is fine. If I lose too much weight, people are concerned, and I am also concerned, because if I lose a lot of weight, it usually means I'm not eating, which means I am not well enough to feel well enough to eat. So I'd rather way more than not. Okay, these are bay leaf, size large. They're brown. I was gonna say burgundy, but they're definitely brown. Polyester spandex. These are going to my sister. They're really pretty brown. I don't know what's gonna come off. It's like definitely a milk chocolatey brown. Very, very into this brown. Pockets. Do we have a weird back pocket? Oh, we have the pocket I know at the back. The slip pocket. Like that, not one of those weird angle your hands away they don't go behind and look like you're itching something. Oh, more leggings. Extra, more black leggings. 20 pairs now. Size extra large Spalding. Okay, I didn't keep it. Do I need a pair of black leggings? Okay, we're gonna put them in the sell pile because I feel like I can lot up a lot of these leggings. Stretchy pants. There's got to be other things besides pants. I hate selling pants. What are these pants? These have rivets on your butt. Cotton spandex polyester. We didn't put this in order. Size 1XL, 2XL. No, you are not. You lie. Because these are the Skechers. And you feel like you are the same size, maybe even smaller. We're lined up. These are smaller than the Skechers. Smaller by like an inch on either side. They're 2 inches smaller than the size large Skechers. I don't know about a 2XL. I mean, they are stretchy, but like, who's making these odd pants? I don't know. They smell good. They are very long. Huh. I don't hate them. I think I hate them. Also, they're not lined and they used metal rivets that go the entire way through. This is your butt area. That's one side of the butt. Both sides of the butt have metal rivets. Huh. I'm not sure that was the right choice. We needed to reinforce and put them on the seam or something. Okay. I'm not sure. Who picked those up? I picked up somebody's bag. Oh. What? Size large. What are we doing? What are we doing? These are the 2X. These are the size large. This is utterly ridiculous. This is like, oh my God. Can I put these on my head? My head is 23 inches. I mean, they're like 26 inches. This is so tiny. This is not a size large. Also, I don't know this name. I did not pick this up. Somebody pranked me. Those are going over there. These feel nice. Oh, I like these a lot. Size 2X. Rayon spandex. These are very nice. These are nicely made. I'm going to say that a bunch. Wash. These should be like made with love. Oh, I like these a whole lot. They're a cold kind of like drapey fabric, but a little bit of weight, but not like shockingly weighty. These have like a bounce to them. Look at that bounce. Drawstring. Is it a real drawstring? It is a real drawstring. You never know. Okay, maybe it's the rayon. Don't need more pairs of pants that I'm not gonna wear. somewhere. Oh, whoa. Nope. That's the bottom. Just kidding. I was like, what is this thing? Maybe I'll have some shorts or something. Oh, is this a golf brand? I think this is a golf brand. Oh, look at me with my golf knowledge. It's because my husband keeps golf balls in a drawer. A dresser drawer. A whole dresser drawer. A whole dresser drawer just full of golf balls in zippered bags. I mean, we probably got them for free, and it's his hobby. I have thousands of pieces of tissue paper in drawers. The man doesn't even play golf anymore. Go play golf. Go use up those balls. Polyester. Huh. Whoa. Whoa. Did not expect that. This is a... Okay, it's a jacket. It doesn't seem to be hemmed by anybody other than the manufacturer. And it's like kind of a purpley gray. I don't know. It's an odd shift of colors. It's also like 8 p.m., maybe 9 p.m. here. It's a short sleeve golf jacket. Whoa. Okay, quarter zip. Drawstring with the toggle. This is a kangaroo pocket. Almost kangaroo pocket. Kangaroo pocket usually goes, one full pocket. These are two separate pockets. Huh. Well, that is a very interesting thing they made there. Okay, now we have another blue thing. Ooh, Champion. I was telling my husband, like nights before when we were in there, and they sent, I don't know, a security guard. I don't even know who it was. I didn't have my glasses on. I'm in here. Go ask somebody else. I live here. I was saying, like, try to find the single stitches. Like, a lot of times they do double now, but like single stitches. I was hoping for like a few really expensive, crazy pieces that they missed. Just, again, to sell for them. But just, the thrill of the hunt, right? But this is a Champion, and it does seem older. It's Pakistan. Extra, extra large with embroidery. Is it cotton? It does kind of feel cottony. 70% cotton. 30% polyester. Does it have a date code? Looking for a date code. 2020, fall 2020, and the color is navy. They aren't wrong about the color. I thought this might have been older than it was. This is now like, it's on a chair that rocks. Whoa. This is Chenille. Oh, Cynthia Rowley. I follow, might get this wrong. Don't hold me to this. I think I follow or have watched Cynthia Rowley's daughter on TikTok. And I didn't even realize who it was. I think that's the connection. Niece? I want to say daughter. This is 100% polyester. And this is like a chenille knit. With a cool sleeve. The sleeves are very cool. And then it's an open, it almost feels like Barefoot Dreams. In fact, it feels so much like Barefoot Dreams that if I had Barefoot Dreams here and not on the other side of that door, I actually like this one better. It is a very warm, very nicely made. Go Cynthia. I don't know what size it is. I'm going to say it's probably a large, extra large. That's one of those things like you'd want it oversized anyway. I'm going to guess probably large, extra large. That's what I'm guessing. Official guess. Okay. Then we have, not going to go through these again, but my sister. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We still have this box to go through. I can't send my sister 12 pairs of leggings. I can't. She might. I enjoy shopping for my sister. And she gets all of my old clothes and some of my new clothes. And she gets bundles of clothes because she hates shopping. And I shop all of the time, like this kind of stuff. So she's getting clothes. So I know when I send her clothes, she's going to donate, you know, half of the clothes. But then she'll have clothes. It's a lot of clothes. Jones New York jeans. I thought these were going to be stretchy. They are not. 70% cotton, 29% polyester, 1% spandex. 18W. They are a denim. Oh, they're cute. They're kind of, I would say that is 3, 6, 9, maybe a 10-inch inseam. And they have a little pocket, little cargo pocket. And front pockets that look like actual pockets. And back pockets that are pockets. But the back pockets, I'm sure it's just the way, yeah, never mind. I thought they were going to do this cool thing where they had like this fun little fringe, but no, they just pressed them. Oh, so sad. We're gonna have to do that because I am running out of space. I'm gonna sit, don't move anything. Okay, we'll sit like this now. This shirt was clearly not good. I'm sitting on the floor. Chico's 2.5 short. Oh, we've hit the shorts. Kind of a bluey grayish color. Cotton spandex. Good pockets. Definitely Bermuda short. Very modest short. You can do all of the things and not show any of the things. I'm going to take some of this down. I really feel like, yep. I mean, I did that myself. It was controlled. It's not controlled. Okay, those are the nope, wash. Have my husband try those on. I got a towel. I got, ooh, Spa by Chico's. I like this kind of towel. I like these like vintagey nubby. If I rub them on my skin, I want exfoliation for my towels. This is only 75% cotton polyester. It's a cute little like zip up. Ooh, we have a little bit of a, is it yellowing? Ooh, good zip pockets. What size is this? 2. So what is that? They're large? I'm going to need to see this in a different light. Just because this is a different material. This is like a cotton, and this is a cotton terry. So the white, these two whites just look slightly different. This one looks a little bit more yellowy white, and this one's a white. We'll put that on this pile. I think this is my wash pile. Okay, more pants. Hanes Petite. Hanes Petite extra large. Some of these I'm not going to be able to sell. This is probably one of them. These will just be redonated. We have that pile over there. Ooh, Gap medium blue dot. Has the little hang tag, but that doesn't necessarily mean it's brand new. Could be. It's like a almost denim, whatever this material is. My neck does not like it. It is a slubby thing, but I'm going to say this is not cotton. What is this? It's got a pocket. Oh yeah, that's no good at all. What are you made of? Linen rayon. Is it the rayon? I love linen. This is weird feeling. If you want a weird feeling top, have I told you it's a size medium? It also probably could be a large. Is it a men's? Oh, I think it's men's because it's a medium. And I have pretty long arms. I think it's men's. Do men like that weird fabric? Would it say if it's men's? I don't even know if it would say. Gap usually has like a weird thing, a date code of some kind, but I'm not seeing it. We're not seeing it. Okay, that's okay. We're gonna put down this thing I don't like. I can feel the linen. It's the other thing that should not be a thing. Oh, we have another pair. Oh, We now have, was the other pair olive? Or was the other pair gray? This is a Havana 14 high-rise soft stretch ankle skinny. And I want to say this is our second pair, but I don't remember what the other color was. But if I'll lot them up. Well, that's good to know. There was some thought process put behind some of these. This is a fun little logo. Little metallic logo in the middle of nowhere. These are cute. You'd think they'd be like, oh, maybe they're Lululemon. No, they're not. They are Scorpio Soul. Size extra large. Yeah, they do look like an extra large. They are kind of a variegated gray, black stripe and white. Don't hate them. Oh, these pockets look good. Good pockets. No back pockets, but 2 front pockets we'll take. Cute little metal. Don't go on the MRI machine with that. Just want to add random bits of metal to your fabric for no good reason. Yeah, these are nice. They're polyester, but they're nice polyester. Oh, you don't say. Danskin, size large. My sister's also getting these. Wonder how many pairs of black leggings she needs. It's her birthday yesterday. Happy birthday. I did give her gifts. Because her gifts are not going to be 75 pairs of leggings in the wrong size. She asked for medium. Have I found a single pair of medium? Did I only go through the large leggings? Maybe there were no, I don't know. Polyester, spandex, large. These do feel like they could be like a medium large. I don't know. I don't know anymore. Sizes are hard. I have things in my closet that are like extra, extra small. Now, mind you, it's like a tent dress out of linen or like a stretchy fabric. And then I have things in my closet that are like 1X. And I'm like, yep, those fit. Oh, I like this very much. Oh, hold on. Love this moment. I think I do. Size medium, airy. Oh, hold on. This is going to look awful together. But wait. Okay. Now imagine I had a fun highlighter yellow scarf. And it was like dressed like a highlighter day. That's so fun. Oh, dropped shoulder seams. This feels like just straight up cotton, but like, look at all the reverse engineering. Ooh, reverse seams so they don't touch your skin. We know you hate seams, so we knitted it inside out on purpose. Oh, I don't know about this mock neck thing happening now. Ooh, not sure about that. Oh, I do really like the inside out seam design. Do I wish there were pockets? Oh, I like this so much. Ooh. Okay. Being #airy real means caring for you. This is what this tag says. The men, remember the jeans that I'm attributing to being men's, because the sizing and all of the things are like riveted and forced seam on triple teff blue. This on the other hand says means caring for you. Movie marathon, belly laughs, naps, dance like nobody's watching, and all that good stuff. There's a second page of this. There's three. They put it in other languages. Well, good for them. 100% cotton. Well, this is going to have to go in the pile with the other things I found for myself. Shockingly. Are there only 3 things I found for myself? Oh, I feel so much better. Okay, what happened to this? Did this need washed? Oh, it needed washed. It smelled. It came from the thrift store. This, I'm going to make my husband try on. Maybe. Depends on how much I hate him tonight. He's not going to want to try that on. He's going to be like, I own 10 of these same things. Stop buying me these things. I wasn't buying anything. These were all given to me to sell or do whatever I wanted with. And this I just have to check in the light. I think I'm going to be okay with that. Okay, so far this is just for me. So I have to try them on. So far that's it. That's it. So far. Recreation, size 14. Ooh, shiny label. Cute. This print is shells. At first you're like, I don't know about this print, but when you look really close, I'm gonna have to get you really close because the shells are really, really hard to see. They've like made them a weird, do you kind of see the shells? It's such a weird shading. They're almost orange. They're almost the color of his Carhartt pants I got. I swear they're shells. They also could be hot air balloons, but they're shells. Yeah, they're okay. You're okay. Size 14, I already said that. Cotton lyocell. Lyocell? Lyocell. Let's go with that. I'm not going to remember we go with that. So I'm also going to pronounce that 400 other times. Good pockets. Good length. Good. Good. Ooh, hoo, hoo. Whoa. We have lace and... Oh, I bet you this is logo Lori Grenier? Lori... It's QVC. You know who I'm talking about. If you're a QVC watcher, or you were, before they turned off their channel, which is very sad. Lori Goldstein. I don't remember what I said. Grenier. I think that's a different Lori. Size extra large. Just his logo. It's a very, very see-through. But you like put it on. The whole thing with QVC, I mean, they just show you this like one top. Now I'll show it to you in different colors. But like, how could I speak on this one top for 10 minutes? I might be able to. To be fair. But like, they're like, this next piece is such an essential that every person watching needs to look at their television while I discuss this thing with you. They wouldn't say discuss. They would use some other like really superfluous word. Look at that. And then they put on like, this would be like $70, by the way. Then they put on like another $130 top and they'd layer it and they'd be like, this just peeks out. So when you're wearing some of your shorter sweaters, you're really layering the moment. And don't you want to walk into a room and be covered, but still feel sexy in your black tank top made of polyester? I don't know how those girls do it. It's impressive. It's so impressive. They got me. I was all in for Lori while I worked at a store place. I didn't work at a store. I mean, I worked at a store, but not while this was happening. QVC France. I don't even know what I was looking at. I feel like I was looking at materials here. It is rayon. It is very, very soft. And it really would look good under a sweater. With like a chunky belt in the 2000s. Anyway, when I needed things like to really bend over and move around and stuff, those really did come in handy, those camis. Ooh, this is unique. Eddie Bauer. This is a vintagey thing. We're having a vintage moment here at Eddie. Men's large, 100% cotton. It is flannel cotton. This is some serious cotton here. This is cotton that no longer exists. It was grown in like the 80s. This was the 80s thick, fuzzy, you can sleep in it cotton. Look at that. Look at that perfectly broken in Hallmark baseball wearing backwards cap man. My dad is Santa Claus. That's a perfect shirt for the next Hallmark movie. Come on. Still going over here. Oh my goodness. Another pair of leggings. Oh, these have a hole. Hold on. I thought that was a secret pocket, but no. These are real essentials. Real essentials? What are you doing that they're just like separated on the seam? That has to be a no. Nobody's getting those. Ooh. Ooh, another Chico's. We have one of these at the beginning, which was a different print, but a similar print. This is the ink, that dark indigo ink that smells kind of like odd ink. And the island, it says, what island is this? Is this a real island? Today I had somebody from Latvia, which is kind of by Estonia, Belarus, kind of Russia, but on the other side of Russia, not. Anyway, Latvia, which is like Baltic Sea. They came and picked something up, bikes. I'm selling, the guy who has all the crystal, I'm still selling for him. He had bicycles. He was ready. I saw his storage unit. So I have all that stuff in my house too. I'm surrounded by stuff here. I'm like, little person, not little person, giant boxes just caving in. But they came like an hour early, the bike people, and they were buying a bike. And then I had somebody from down the road coming like half hour before them to buy the other bike. They had two almost identical $800 bikes, whatever. And I sold them for, like $150 for the set. So Paul will be thrilled. He'll be thrilled. But so the people were looking and I was wheeling out the bikes, but like I wasn't ready. So I had it on a robe, but I had like clothes. They were like these kind of clothes under. So, but I would have tried to put myself together a little bit more. So they were circling and I was like, they're like sitting at the corner. And I'm like, hi. And they rolled down their thing and I'm like wheeling out bikes and nobody's supposed to come for at least like 45 minutes. And they're like, are you Melissa? And I'm like, I am. And they were like, we're here for the bike. And I'm like, where from? Because I knew somebody was coming from like this town where this person was coming from like St. Petersburg, which was like a trek. So, and the person from this town should have been here like way sooner than this person. This person wasn't supposed to be here for like an hour and 17 minutes after. So I'm like, are you from this town? And they're like, no, we're from Latvia. I'm sorry, Latvia? Do we have a Latvia? I'm like, the country of Latvia? They're like, yeah. I'm like, no, like which bike? I have 2 bikes for sale, which I mentioned in the Facebook marketplace. It was like, if you like this bike, you might like this identical bike if you need 2 identical bikes for no good reason. So I was like, they're like, no, we're here for the bike. I'm like, I'm sorry, I have 2 separate bikes. Are you from this town? And they're like, no, we're the people from St. Petersburg. I was like, oh, I'm sorry. Of course, come on into my house and shop because that's what I've set up my house to do. So I did invite them in. They were lovely, lovely. She has like different esthetician, I don't know that they call them that, in Latvia, degrees and awards, I don't really, certificates, of like leeching. So they own leeches in Latvia. You could not have given me a better present for today than starting my day an hour and 17 minutes too soon with a couple driving around, rolling down the window saying, hello, are you Melissa? We are the people from Latvia who have leeches in our house. Lovely people. I was so enthralled with them. I was like, Latvia? She's like, do you know Latvia? I was like, am I not supposed to know Latvia? We've got 193 countries. I know sometimes they're changing. And I'm like, yeah, I've been to a few countries out that way. Not Latvia. I would love to be in Latvia. But anyway, this is not Latvia. That's the end. If you would like this, it doesn't feel like it's been washed yet. I know I said they washed it, but it still has like almost factory, a lot of indigo dye. I would wash this by itself. It is a really cool print. We'll put you over there. Another pair of leggings. Another pair. So they bought some spoons. They bought some silver. They were here for 3 weeks in St. Pete's. They got a hotel, but they have like family somehow, mother-in-law, something family tree-wise in St. Petersburg, and they just are going to be there for a few weeks. Like I said, like almost a month, but a few weeks, and they need bikes, so it was perfect. And they're going to try to find a small place up there to rent to come back and forth. I was like, how did you even find us from Latvia? But we do have some odd, I'm judging odd. Latvia is not that odd. Like some different countries, you're like, oh, you're from the Netherlands. Like one of my best friends is from the Netherlands and has a house here. You're from, it's just funny, like yeah, suddenly Anna Maria Island blew up in the Netherlands. And then like people told other people in the Netherlands And now they're like crossing whole oceans to get to this tiny little island that's 7 by like nothing. 7 miles long by like nothing. So, Latvia. Huh. It's the coolest person I met today. I didn't meet anybody else. I saw my mom and my husband. I didn't meet them. Tough Athletics. Okay, Lisa Marie. That's my sister. Those also feel like a medium and not a large. So, 99 pairs. Oh, hold on. Oh, these are cute. Okay, these are an extra large. These are cute. Extra large. Leggings are so weird. Crossover. Do we like the crossover? I'm not sure about that. I do really like the colors. I appreciate that they're black. They're kind of a Jilson Roberts tissue paper color. I don't know. I'm into those. I can't let myself to keep too many pairs of leggings as it is. I don't wear leggings. Frank and Eileen. I almost grabbed this the first time to sell, but it's a size small. And I don't really know how well Frank and Eileen does anymore. And this is just like a blank white shirt. It is long sleeve, raw, rolled hem. Slightly cropped, boxy with a raw hem. Can you see the raw hem as I'm moving this? Probably not. So I almost, again, this is a size small. This would fit me. Like it'd be fine. In my brain, it's gonna fit me. But am I gonna wear that? No idea. That's going over there. We're selling you. Oh, hold on, Lise. Oh, another bay leaf in brown. In a size large. Does she want 2 identical? We did have the same exact pair, right? Oh, hold on. They're slightly different browns. This one's more milk chocolatey, and this one looks a little bit more purpley. This one is definitely. Oh wow! Well, she definitely needs both of those. She will be getting a message. Another pair, third pair of no nonsense. Do you need all of the no nonsense? Okay. Old Navy jeans. Cute. 99% cotton. Size 14. 1% spandex. Good wash. They're like a light wash. Oh, with a little stitched cuff. Please be stitched. Oh, please be stitched. Oh, you were so cute when you were going to be stitched. That just means you're going to wash these and you're going to lose your stinking adorable cuff. Oh. Slight whiskering. Whiskering? You know what I mean. On purpose from the factory. Adorable little cuff. Don't become too attached to it. Good pockets. Nice. Solid pair of jeans for when I sell 400 things for no money. American Eagle Outfitters. You're going to be like, Melissa, why are you doing this? I will be able to sell this stuff. It's no big deal. I'll lot it up, even if I do it locally and was like 200 pieces of really good clothing. Eddie Bauer, Chico's, Old Navy. Throw in some of the, mid-range brands from size, it's probably mostly a medium to like a 1X. So if you're like a size large, extra large, you could probably wear a lot of these, and they're all fairly natural fiber. So anyway, I could throw them on Facebook Marketplace. These don't even have a size. They are a kick boot. Can't wait to see what that means. Stretch American Eagle Outfitters. I'm going to guess they're a size 14 just because it seems like I hit the size 14 rack. They are a faded blue. There's your kick boot. Yeah. I don't know that. I probably just would have said boot cut. They're not denim. They're not denim. They're more like a khaki material, but they look denim-y. Very interesting. It's an optical illusion. What did I pick up? This is like a white sheet. These are just see-through, terribly stitched pants with no tag. They're not even cotton. This is like the worst. What? this is just terrible. Just terrible. I'm sorry to the person whose working conditions make you. That's just going over there. Somebody, oh. I forgot I bought these. Okay. So last week, let's say 10 days ago. You're not going to fact check me. I don't even know how you would fact check me. Get my phone and track my location from a week ago. I don't know. Somewhere between a week and 2 weeks ago. On Facebook Marketplace, somebody had listed these Ralph Lauren pillow shams. And they're 100% cotton. And they wanted $80. They're each, this is a 2-set. It's a standard sham. It's quilted. It's 20 by 28. So like, you know, standard pillowcase size. It is the oak furred and made in India, blah, blah, blah. One of these supposedly retails for $185. $185. So they wanted 80, and I was like, okay, maybe there's a set. I don't need pillow shams. I don't need $80 pillow shams. But then I quickly realized Facebook Marketplace is showing me all of this stuff lately. I quickly realized they were selling boxes. I think there's 20 or 24 of them in here. There are 24 brand new, stolen Ralph Lauren pillowcases for $80. It's like less than $40 for a $185 pillowcase. Well, it'd just be a sin to not buy them. So I got there. It was a nice place. I always Google a place. I'm like, let's see what these people are selling other than the potentially hot Ralph Lauren, fake Ralph Lauren pillowcases for, 99% off. It's a really good box too. So their house looked really nice. Like they were selling some really cool stuff. Like, I don't know, things that sit places and look interesting, art, sculpture things. I don't know, for way too much money. You'd be like, is that worth $250? What is that? Is that a swirl? Is that a scroll? Is that a fish? I don't know what that metal shiny thing is. Who knows? Anyway, so they had these. So I got to their house, nice house. They opened their garage. There is an entire wall. I kid you not. An entire wall of these boxes. She's like, let me know if you need any more. Do I need to buy a hotel chain? I would guess there was no. Okay. They had to be stacked at least 10 high. Their garage was like not standard issue height garage. It was a big, tall garage. It was like custom garage. I'm going to guess they had 100 boxes. That just sounds ridiculous because there's 24. They had hundreds of these. Where did you get hundreds of these? And why are you selling them for so cheap? So now I've listed 2. I think I put 2 in a listing. I haven't had any bites yet. I don't know how much I listed them for. I want to say like $40 for 2, but like with the best offer and like maybe $10 shipping, which makes them, possibly like $20 for still 185 pillows. Somebody needs to take away my phone. Facebook Marketplace is going to get me in trouble. Let me know if you need more. How many pillows do you think I have? She clearly thinks I have 24 pillows because I bought 24 pillowcases. Okay, pause, and we are almost at the 2-hour mark. I'll finish it up with the things over there. Okay, got the things over there. First thing, these were things that when I was asked to come in a couple times, and then I finally had time to do it. I have also had my second airplane lesson. Hobbyist sport pilot license. I forget all the words. She's like, I talked to the owner. I made sure like I would qualify to take the lessons because it's really expensive. It could be up to $150,000 to be like, you know, commercial pilot, but there's no assurance you're going to get a job. So like, it's like expensive college to do like commercial. I don't want to fly commercially. I kind of just want to learn a new skill that I would pretend, I don't even know. It's the same reason I liked learning about language as a child. I just like learning. It's a good thing. Neuroplasticity and things. Anyway, so this was taken, I took like maybe 6 things the night they asked me to come in, and I finally had time, and these were one of them. These are brand new duck Martens. I am bummed they are not my size. They're really good bottoms. They are a size 6. They're on eBay. They're so good. Would I trade my pillowcases for a pair of my size? I might. I probably would. They're so cool. I'm not that cool. Okay. Then I didn't bring the jewelry because it's in the other room. Too many rooms. But I think I have a picture. I have 2 like dangly earrings. They're a hook that you put through your ear. I don't wear earrings. And then they're kind of a very elongated teardrop, but almost so elongated they just kind of appear to be like ovally elongated, but a little bit teardrop, with like a semi-precious, hard, opaque stone in the middle. Like one is blue and one is purple or something. There's 2 sets. But they have a border, I'm doing a terrible job of describing this, of sterling silver. They're like encased in sterling silver, so you could see the border. So it looks like an elongated teardrop of sterling silver, and the back is completely sterling silver. But then on the inside, there's like lapis. I don't know if they're lapis. I really can't even remember what colors they are. I just remembered I have them because I had a photo. Then I picked up another sterling silver thing. Is it a ring? I don't think so. Is it a bracelet? It might be a bracelet. It's in a little baggie. I need to photograph it. I've been photographing for my mom and doing a gajillion other things. This is Maurice's 2X. I thought my mom would like it. It's not her size, but she kind of wears like these fun patterns with like fun designs. But I showed it to her today, and she thought it might be too swingy, and I could totally get that because I tried it on and it was very swingy. It was like so swingy that I would have to limit my movements. Like if I needed to bend down to get a piece of trash off of the floor, which my mom would be like, don't touch the trash on the beach. And I'm like, I'm just like helping pollution, like the trash. But my mom's like, and she's right, like you don't know where it's been. So if I was doing that, it'd just be like, you know, when you wear things that are just too flowy, you never feel them against your skin, and so you can't feel when they're not against your skin because it's just too flowy. Here is another item. These are items I grabbed again before the sale. Another logo Lori Goldstein item. Extra large, and it's blue, but really pretty blue, like that sapphire blue that other one was, almost indigo, and it has lace. And then it says a thing. Hold on. It's gonna need washed or spot treated. What is that? That feels raised. Well, that's okay. We'll put it in the thing. I'll keep describing it like it'll come out. I don't know that it will. It has a waffle weave effect to it with a metallic, shiny, glimmery threading just woven throughout, which makes it a little bit itchy, but I think the payoff is well worth it. Right? Look how pretty. Don't you want to be a blue, shiny angel in a holiday pageant? You could go out to eat. In fact, somebody might have. Oh, you could put black pants on with this. Think of all the black pants we own. A nice little ballet flat. You could go to the opera. Clearly. I have been to the opera. I went to the opera in Russia one time. The opera? Was it in Kiev? Oh, I don't know. It was a different a different lifetime ago. I'm not going to try to remember. I want to say it was the opera. It might have also been the opera plus another night. This was me as a college student going in to be like a helper in a different country, which I wouldn't necessarily do now, but I'm glad I did it at the time. It did open my eyes to a lot of things. Maybe a little just less judgmental, hopefully. But like, I also went to see a ballet. There were things we went to see that I was like, I don't want to do any of this. And they're like, but we have the premiere box. And I was like, still don't really want the premiere box of the opera I don't want to be at the very loud, dark place that doesn't speak English. But sure. Sundance. It's a fairly good name. And this would just be so cute with some like boyfriend jeans. They have pants. And I know they're pajamas. And Melissa, yeah, they're definitely pajamas. But like, they're stinking cute pants. They also have a red sticker right on the crotch, right on the seam. We'll put it on the tag. Look how cute those are. Look how adorably stinking cute these are. Little joggers. Little waffle weave cotton. I was going to say thermal. I don't think that's the word I was going for. Cute. Totally could wear it as just a top. Top with metal. Stinking adorable. Love this color. Love this like vintagey, faded, perfect cotton woven thing happening. Did I say it was cotton? Did I make that up? It's 100% cotton. Of course it is. Where was this made? Somebody did a good job of this. India. Very nice. Very nice Sundance. Who owns Sundance? I think somebody famous. I want to say like Robert Redford. I don't know that that's true. We can fact check me. So my mom and I are doing this thing. I can't tell you about the thing. Oh, I got from my QVC purchase like a jillion years ago. These are like the joy hangers. I bought these, I don't know, 15 to 20 years ago. They are still going strong. I've used them in my eBay and in my everyday. These were well worth the purchase. I don't know about the Ralph Lauren pillowcases. Those. Love those. They have the bottom bar, some of them, but some of them don't have the bottom bar. I do wish all of them had the bottom bar. Anyway, I showed my mom these. Bear and I went to Buc-ee's on the way back from the Mayo Clinic when he had to be diagnosed, and I had to get him to the Mayo Clinic. So glad that time of my life is over. Anyway, driving home from the Mayo Clinic, he was hungry because he had anesthesia, so he couldn't eat. And I was like, we're going to be stopping. Do you want to stop at Buc-ee's? And he was like alert, but also sleeping in the passenger seat with the seatbelt on. So I was like, do you want to go to Buc-ee's? It's going to be really loud because everything I've seen about Buc-ee's, they just like scream random things. And I know they're not random, but I also don't know the pattern of when they scream, so they're just random. And they've got giant walls of like beef jerky or something. And they have things of fudge and sandwiches. It's like an all-encompassing nightmare for somebody like me. But, you know, it was like our one time, and I knew he would enjoy it. So we went to Buc-ee's. I didn't realize how out of it he was. He has no memory of going to Buc-ee's. He also has no memory. He did not have a memory of ordering all of the fudge. I was like, because, you know, he had anesthesia in him. So fudge is going to sound good. Everything sounds good, you know. He's one of those people who's like happy and like all the fudge. So they're giving out free fudge samples. So he tries, you know, every single fudge sample because he has no inhibition. So just give me all the fudge, sure. And then he starts ordering fudge, and he definitely wants like 3 flavors. But if you buy 3, you get like 1 free. But if you buy 6, you get like 3 free. It was like one of those deals, and you're like, well, I might as well get 34 flavors of fudge. Just give me all the fudge. So we come home, and he ate a sandwich and fries. And I was like, he's going to be so sick after this because it was MALS. He was diagnosed with MALS, which is like carpal tunnel around your celiac artery. So like the muscles are cutting off the blood supply to your lungs. So when that happens, and his was 90% encompassed cutting off the blood, you're down on the floor and your oxygen drops and you go to the hospital. That's what happens. During that, is it really good to be eating all this stuff? This was a bad decision on my part. I thought he was more inhibited. Anyway, we went to Buc-ee's. I'm glad we went. I tried my mom to wear these because I have 2 in different sizes. And I was like, do you want to wear these with me? Because it would be fun. And she's like, no, I don't want to. And she's like, I'm like, but it's spring break. I was like trying to. These do not read spring break, by the way. These are like Christmas. Oh, wait till I show you. I forgot to even tell you the fudge story. My sister wound up with fudge. We got home. Mayo Clinic is like a 4-hour drive, but whatever time we went, it was like, oh, it's around Halloween. We had to go like through Disney at Halloween. Terrible. I had to drive the whole way. It wasn't that terrible. These have cuffs on the bottom, but wait, there's more. So we got back home, and the next morning he woke up and he had like no memory of Buc-ee's, and we had all of this fudge, and I can't have fudge because it has milk in it. Can't have fudge. I could. It would leave terrible things. I wouldn't have fudge. I would have pizza if I was going to just eat fun things with milk. The zipper goes pretty far down, but look how fun. There's the Buc-ee's logo on your butt. I didn't even show her that. I didn't even see. Aren't you down with me? If you were here, wouldn't you want to, if I had one in your size, wouldn't you want to take the photos with me? Look how fun we could be. I could probably whip us up a ribbon hat. Oh, it would be so fun. Okay, so one is a size large, and I think one's a size medium. Oh no, extra large. Ooh, 2 people could have fun. So when my husband woke up the next day and had no memory of fudge, but had eaten way too much of everything, including fudge, he's like, what are you going to do with all this fudge? Dude, I don't know. I tried to convince you not to buy the fudge. There was no convincing you. There was no convincing you. You didn't need 16, 18, however many flavors of fudge we got. There were smaller bricks, to be fair, but like fudge is pretty fudgy. This is like an orchid purple. It's like a pinky purple. Orchid, I'm going to call it. J.J. Love Linen, size large. Now, this is probably going to be a little big on me, and I already have a linen dress in a perfect shade of a spring green by a Swedish designer that I adore. But because I love that one so much, I was wearing it in my mom's video when she visited here, which was probably like 15 videos ago. My mom films all the time. I don't know how she does it. I'm barely fitting in the things I'm fitting in. I'm barely. Because I keep going on tangents on Facebook Marketplace. I need to try this on, I think. It's just a little, my green one did this too, because it's linen. It's like a little slub knitty, where I don't mind the texture, but it just feels a little see-through. So that's a maybe. Oh, I put our fun Buc-ee's pajamas in the wrong pile. Those need to be sold. Okay, last item I think I took from the sale. I don't know why. Those items I do know why. This is also vintage LL Bean. Size unknown, but it also has that, in fact, this might be lotted up with that green stripy one that went somewhere. This is like an orange color. It has pilling, but like all over fuzzy pilling, not fuzzy. Pilly. I think pilly was the right word. Kind of see it there, but it's like the whole thing. It's like kind of your favorite broken-in teddy bear. I'm guessing it's cotton. It's a button down. Oh, hold on. That's gonna need to be washed too. Might have a little bit of like dirt on it or something. Okay, so that we are washing. Okay, I have to text my sister. Oh, I'm so glad that box is not full of leggings. I have to text my sister about the 472 things of leggings that now are living in this giant pile. Nope, drop some leggings. Imagined if I did that. Will the leggings fit in the box? Because that would be good. Yeah, they smell good. Yeah, it's just, 1 3/4 box of leggings. I think that's the end of this video. I have other things to do, but I think I'm going to try to film this tomorrow. I have tissue paper orders to wrap. I am sorry to everybody who's tried to use my website. I think I mentioned this in a video. Like my 3 years was coming due on my website. I use Wix, W-I-X, to reserve my domain and then to build out my website. They make it fairly easy. I am not sponsored, but I've built out websites probably like 5 or 6 times for different random people. Bear has one for his business. I've done one. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I've used a lot of website people. Wix is okay price-wise comparatively, and you can do a bunch of things. But when I renewed the 3 years, which like I'm going to forget in 3 years, it's due again. They have to email me. And so I knew it was coming due in like January, February. So I got it done. So I didn't lose anything. I kept my domain. I kept everything. But for some reason, whatever I did prompted their system to not take credit card payments, or maybe credit card and or debit. So I had a lot of people message me, and if you were one of them, I am so sorry. I did reply to everybody. And just let you know that it's like the craziest of weeks. And I was like micromanaging like to the 30-minute block. I was like, okay, I have 15 minutes. Let me eat and go to the bathroom and brush my teeth. And, you know, it was that kind of week. So glad that last week is over. It wasn't anything bad. It was just, I hate when I have that much. I need to be completely attentive to detail so nothing slips through the cracks on those kinds of weeks. On a regular week, I maybe have like 4 things I definitely need to do, and then like 20 things I probably should do but could possibly be finagled and dropped if I wasn't feeling well. And then like, you know, another 5,000 things I could do that I just won't. And last week it just didn't get done. But I did update my website. If you have texted me in the last about week, 10 days, pillowcase time, just know I was buying pillowcases instead of I have to fill your tissue paper because you weren't able to go through my website. You were so sweet to email me, but then because you emailed me, we had to like circumnavigate that. So some people got like Venmo'd, some people got PayPal invoice, some people, honestly, I just said, I'm just going to send you tissue paper because like it's been days, and usually I email back. I almost never have more than 10 emails in my whole email account. Like I clean out my email every single day. It's just one of those things. You wake up, you breathe, you clean out your emails. There's no scammers. We're putting a stop to anything I don't want to see in my email. I want to see very important things like your tissue paper orders. So it was a few days until I could get, and some people I was like, just know it's Monday, but like, please give me till Thursday to even read this, because sometimes people, me included, are very rambly, and I love reading all your rambling. I'm not complaining, says the girl who's going on 2 hours, 15 minutes. So I have to do that tomorrow. That is a definite tomorrow thing. Also definite tomorrow, I have somebody coming in to shop all of the crystal. Good, take it all. Also, do you want leggings? He does not. It's a gentleman I've met. He buys from me quite a bit. And what else did I have to do tomorrow? I have like 3 people I have to call, including a doctor who, I love my doctor. I love my CRPS doctor. He has a real human who has been with him and is like his secretary, his biller, his answer the phoner, his scheduler, his nurse, it's him and this one. And I love this woman, and she has 13-year-old twins, and like I've been with this doctor probably about 12 years, maybe a little bit more. Probably a little bit more. And like I see him every two months, so like we've seen each other a lot. And she's been there almost the whole time. So like she had babies, like toddlers, like baby toddlers. When I first met her. But other doctors you call, like Bear had an appointment with his vascular surgeon, who is also the chief of vascular surgery at like Tampa General Hospital, or some like highfalutin name, and you call him, and 1, it'll just hang up on you. Just like 5 times in a row, you'll just be hung up on. 2, you might get AI. Like, hi, I'm Kelly, your AI, blah, blah, blah. Repeat what you want. And then you have to figure out the code word, the password to get to like the next point. I'm like, human, representative. No, tell me in other words. My husband's dying. I don't know what words you want me to say to trigger you to, I need to speak with an actual human. I just need to speak with an actual human. I'm so sorry. I can't take care of this on your website. I can't take care of this. This is a very tricky thing. It's not really a tricky thing. Somebody could have answered it in like 15 seconds, but like, I need to make sure the doctor is going to be there if we drive to Tampa. Because the last several times, his annual visit to this doctor, because he's like head honcho, he's just been like on vacation or like not there. I don't really feel like driving to Tampa during rush hour there and back. It's like 3 hours. And needing to cancel, we would have needed to cancel his root canal and dentist appointment that day and reschedule those for another day he doesn't sing, which is almost impossible at this point because he sings a lot of days, which is awesome. But like, all I really needed to make sure was, is the doctor definitely going to be there? Because we set up an appointment a year in advance. And they never call. You can never get somebody on the phone. So I had to call a few doctors tomorrow, but one of them is my really nice doctor. So that will be a breeze. The other person, not so much. And that's the end of this video. So, thanks for sticking with me. I'm sorry. If you're watching me, you watch me because you know me, not because you've suddenly stumbled down a rabbit hole of 2 hours of me holding up soft cotton clothing and black leggings. I love you. I will have another video, hopefully soon, with somebody sent me a box to open, and tissue paper orders. I am hoping to do those on film. I've already gathered all of the supplies and they have your names on them, but I want to show people what you're getting. So I think that's a fun thing. And my week is coming to a close and I deserve the fun thing. Today I woke up and I showered and I put on a little bit of makeup and I put on an actual shirt and shoes and I did human things today because I finally had enough time to do some human things. So tomorrow we're going to do some fun things for me. Okay, goodbye. Take care.